motherfucker. Stay away from me. State of the Union. Shut the fuck up. Sorry ass motherfucker. Stay away from me.
The mark of the beast. The mark of the beast. Never, ever, ever take the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast. The mark of the beast. Never, ever, ever take the mark of the beast. The devil's gonna try to stop the track. Keep on coming back, man. Keep on coming back. The devil's gonna try to stop the track. Gotta hold him back, man. Gotta hold him back. What? Hey, y'all ready to start the show? Go tell your friends.
Resist with a close fist. It's time to resist. Resist, I insist, or your freedom will be missed. Ask yourself, why the world government on everybody's shit list? It's because you know we've been dissed, and we got a right to be pissed. I don't swing to the right or left. I ride with God because I'm blessed. God's gift to uplift. I'm about to blaze a split and reminisce like Hamlet when he heard the abyss. I said it's time we resist like gorillas in the mist and fight the damn power for all freedom to exist. It's time we resist and resist with a 9/5. Resist the machine filled by greed and green. They try to pick us clean. How they get so mean? I think it's in the genes. They some strange ass beans, filthy rich elite beans, doing strange ass things. I think pigs slide a hand like them David Blaines. Murder, kill to all you Jeffrey Epstein. Hella mean, cause it's money they fiend. We don't wanna join your team, we want the American dream. I don't wanna join your team, we want the American dream. We don't wanna join a team, we want the American dream. Fight the power. Fight the power. I'll in your ear like an earring. Make your ears ring. Have you discombobulated because you can't believe what you're hearing? Make your ears ring. Make your lips sing. Make your body move from this cool feeling. They gave us social distance because they fear our resistance. It's gonna take persistence for our fight for existence. They gave us social distance because they fear our resistance. It's gonna take persistence for our fight for existence. Illusions are inheritable, weaving webs innumerable. Her beautiful picture never fails, crowding each other veil on veil. A charmer will be believed by man who thirsts to be deceived. A charmer will be believed by man who thirsts to be deceived. Tricks up their sleeve and deceive for greed. Got everything they need, but like pigs they feed. Inconsistently mislead, but feel the need to lead. Government greed, another bad seed. Better take heed when you see the head lead flee. Check everything you read and believe half you see. Resist is the message I received to lead. Best believe I'm a G, it was received to me. Fight the power. Fight the power. I'll in your ear like an earring. Make your ears ring. Have you discombobulated because you can't believe what you're hearing? Make your ears ring. Make your lips sing. Make your body move from this.
Ah, shit. It was almost a perfect intro. And then my face had to get in the way of my face. Yo, greetings from the moon. Broadcasting live from the damn moon, which doesn't even really exist. Don't even get me started. You know what? We should just have a whole episode later this week about how the moon is not even real. Like it's real, like it's a thing, but it's not a thing. it's something other than what anybody could believe it could be. The fuck is it doing just sitting there perfectly 400 times smaller than the sun and 400 times closer than the sun? It's because it's a clue. It's so that you look up in the sky and see an eclipse and say, that shit is absolutely impossible. And then you rack your brain like, how the hell could that have happened? And then you realize that there is a better chance that the moon is a figment of your imagination than there is that the moon is there by coincidence. Don't get me started, because I'll tell you this, I would rather just talk about the fake moon all day instead of talking about the real world shit that we gotta talk about today. Yo, shout out to the Wildcat Ridge Sanctuary for this wonderful shirt that they gave me that I'm wearing today. But usually, as you know, most of my gear is brought to you by standupandfightback.bigcartel.com. Super quality stuff being put out of there. Hit them up for your printing needs, for your merch needs. If you need that edgy stuff. While we're talking about Central Oregon, shout out to our friends in the Central Oregon Diversity Project. Shit is getting rough out there. Shit is getting rough in Portland. I keep hearing about large gang assaults on individuals. If you guys don't know, it's gangs in New York out here, man. I don't know what movie you think that this is. I don't know if you think this is Mad Max. I don't know what you think this is, but I tell you, this is the truth from the streets. It's gangs in New York out here, man. You better have your gang, right? Because the other gangs don't like each other, man. And there's a lot of money going around. You know what I'm saying? A lot of money. A lot of money, man. Heck yeah. What am I smoking, Miss Paula? Okay, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I just took a dab. You ever took a dab that was so good that it is more like low quality acid? You know what I'm saying? You're like, well, I do feel pretty crazy. I don't like see no tracers or nothing, but I'm pretty freaking high. So that's what I just took, was a dab that big. So I am going to, oh shit, Paulie Tink in the house. Damn, we are truly blessed this morning with one of my personal heroes. Look, man, I'm gonna take this bong hit. I need this bong hit. You ever get so drunk off liquor that you need a beer to sober up a little bit before you drive? Well, sometimes you need a bong hit or a pipe. Sometimes you need a pipe hit to come down from a bong hit, but I can't find my pipe. I think I left it at Ashanti's and Lisa's house. And I took a dab thanks to Sage. Shout out to Flight Lounge Cafe. Come get the cookies. They're so good. Whatever, man. I am on fire this morning. I'm on fire this morning. You know how many times I reincarnated before, man? You know how many times I've done this shit? You know, I have some work I have to do, right? For a website. And I was like, well, it'll come to me when I channel it. Because the truth is, I don't have to imagine. I don't have to get inspiration. I don't have to find a muse. I don't have to be creative, because what I have to write has already been written many, many times. It's already done. It's folly, and it's short-sighted to think that you're experiencing this for the very first time that it's ever happened when we're talking about infinite loops, right? So I just got to wait for that information to come to me. And in the meantime, I'm just going to take this bong hit. I don't even know what kind of bong hit this is, but I know that the dab I took earlier was called Hush, and it was brown, and I thought it was going to be crappy, both because of the name and because it was brown. But then I looked, and it was more golden, so who knows? All right, hold on. It's crazy I'm on the moon today. I really feel like I'm on the moon, too. Green screens are dope. Wait till you see where I record from tomorrow, man. Wait till you see. It's going to be big bucks, no whammies. Big bucks, no whammies. Oh, man, the bong's kind of clogged. Could this be the end of Mr. Brad? All the take hits like that, man. My little toe just sucked in at the bottom of my foot. That's a clogged ass bog though. Not no more, said the hardware store. All right. We'll put another bong hit in there later. Lonnie just dabbed some Dunkin' Donuts. Word up. What up, Lonnie? Erica just hit some Ruby Flower. Man, Erica also is on some Do-Si-Do dabs and the Pup Tarts cartridge. Damn, this lady smokes a lot of pot. Yo, let me get back to this story about Paulie Think, man. This is my dude. First of all, the dude, I don't even think he's a real person, man. He's more like just an idea, right? Just like something to hold on to that gives you hope, inspiration. But they say he's real. So this dude says, this dude travels around the country playing a harmonica, a guitar, beatboxing, and rapping at the same time while riding a skateboard, right? So I go down to Houston with Juma Black and with Das, and we meet up with Joyce and Ebeth, and we go down there to help with Hurricane Harvey, right? So we load up the truck full of stuff and the van, and we drive all the way down to Houston for Hurricane Harvey because we was trying to do some rescue shit. We get down there, and it was crazy, and it was madness, and half the city is flooded, and everybody's got all their possessions everywhere, and I'm out on the sidewalk because everything's flooded, and they got to throw it all away, blocks and blocks and blocks, and it's just madness, and there's just dogs everywhere. And man, I get hit up by the man, the myth, the folk hero, Paul Bunyan himself, Paul Think, Paul Alford. And I said, what are you doing, man? Let's meet up. Let's meet up in Houston and kick it. So he pulls up at the homie's house, and he pops his trunk, and it's full of animal food. It's full of dog food. It's full of cat food. And this dude, Paulie Think, drove all the way from Chicago all the way down to Texas with a car full of dog and cat food and was just wandering the streets feeding animals. It was so dope. It was so dope to me, and I'll never forget that, man. You know, you have those moments in life where you see somebody, or you see somebody do something, or some act of bravery or courage or heroism or thoughtfulness or kindness or just a cool customer, right? And you're like, man, I want to emulate that dude more. I want to be more like that dude, but I don't want to do traffic and weather. So, man, yo, Paulie, why don't you come on our fucking show? Oops, I just swore. Sorry, church kids. I don't know if you guys realize it or not, but since I found out the church kids watch my show and watch my live stream, I don't really swear anymore. See how easy that was? See how fucking easy that was? I don't have to fucking swear, church kids. Don't ever take the mark of the beast, though, man. Remember this, church kids. Remember this. Oh, whoops. Hold on, Paul. I'm gonna send you a link right now. I'm gonna send you a link right now. Boom. New message. Holy shit. What a great day this is about to be. Because look, you guys, we can talk about how terrible the world is in a minute. But we don't always get a chance to talk to Paul. Man, do you know? I'll tell you something else. Boom, there you go. And send. Boom. Oh, what a great day it's going to be. You know what I'm going to do? Hold on, watch this. Before, because I know this dude is prompt. Right? Yo, this guy does too many things to watch this. Hold on, man. Come on. Man, I know this might be boring to you. Man, how did he? Oh no, Mo Memphis. It's gonna be Mo Memphis. It ain't gonna be damn Paulie Think. Come on, Jess. You can do it. You can do it, man. You can do it. Come on. Hold on. Let's just get Paulie Think out of this real quick because Paulie Think has too many search results. Oh man, we're gonna find it. I swear we're gonna find it. Hold on. Look, I'll take you guys with me. Share screen. Share audio. Watch, we'll just do this together. Chrome tab, YouTube, share. There's the screen. I'm going to find it. All right, we're going to pull my guy up right now, though. Dude!
What's up, kid?
Man, I just told him you didn't really exist, and now you're on my show.
Ah.
Damn, that is so dope. Where you at?
I'm in Austin, Texas.
Man, is it madness in Texas, man?
Yeah, I mean,
take everything
Michael
that's going
Ramos
wrong.
got killed here. He was an unarmed Latino man. He was killed here on the east side by the fucking pigs. I work here as a recovery. Yeah. What's up, Texas? I work here as a recovery coach, and basically, so it could have been like any of the people that I work with. Basically, someone called the cops and said that 2 people were doing drugs in a car, and fucking gung-ho ass fucking Austin PD rolled up and fucking just shot dude in the car. You know what I'm saying? There was no fucking gun that's been found. Shit, that could have been me in active addiction. I could have been, you know what I'm saying? Fucking state murders somebody over a fucking health condition. You know what I'm saying? Like, substance use disorder. You know what I mean? You just get fucking murdered, just like fucking living in China or some shit. You know, it's crazy. Yeah. So it's been the uprisings have been pretty amazing. You're seeing Jenny and Karen's and shit. You know what I mean? That that used to be like, oh no, don't say fuck the police and shit, and they're like coming out in numbers, like on some fuck the police shit. It's cool seeing people get quote unquote radicalized or whatever. It's unfortunate that a rational viewpoint is seen as radical. You know what I'm saying? The police are violent, is a violent institution. Anytime that they come up, they have fucking weapons that can kill you and that can possibly go down, especially for people of color. The last 4 years of my life, I lived on the west side of Chicago, in Garfield Park, which is the second most dangerous neighborhood in the country as far as gun violence. But I never fucking packed a gun, and guess what? I never had a fucking problem. So for all the fucking people out there, I gotta have my fucking gun, woo, woo, woo. Yeah, I lived in the second most dangerous neighborhood for gun violence, and I never fucking had a pistol, and I never had a fucking problem. So I know I'm kind of all over the place, but this is shit that's going down. So right now there's fucking militarized police on the west side of Chicago, right? And people saw that there was looting and shit on the Magnificent Mile, which I thought was fucking amazing. That people from the hood actually took it to the rich. People that aren't familiar with Chicago, that's my home, but that's the Magnificent Mile is the ultra rich. So cats from the south side and the west side, they took it to the fucking rich. You know what I'm saying? And they looted those stores there. And you're definitely not going to see me shed a tear over that shit. But the last few, the last couple 2-3 days, there's a fucking militarized cop presence on the west side, But see, guess what? The West Side is the hood, and fucking guess what? The powers that be of the city of Chicago don't give a fuck about the West Side. They don't give a fuck about the South Side because guess what? It's mostly black and Latino folks and some poor whites. You know, and I have a friend. He was like taking pictures over there today, and the cops were harassing him, and they were like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm taking photos," and they're like, "He's like, why is there a problem with that?" And the cops, they said, "Oh, well, you must be a terrorist then." And he's like, "What?" And he's like, well, "How do you figure that?" And the cops were like, "Because terrorists take photos." So the fucking Chicago fucking bullies with badges, fucking jag off, fucking cocksuckers, are fucking raising it up now. Oh, now you're a fucking terrorist if you take a photo. And the reason why they don't want to take people taking photos, especially like white folks, bringing it to exposing how they fucking treat the residents on the west side of Chicago is because they treat them like fucking shit. And you know, it's always like, oh, down south is racist. It's fucking bullshit. Fucking Chicago is racist as shit. I remember when the Cabrini Greens projects were fucking on Division Avenue, and the city wouldn't even fix the fucking basketball hoops over there. They couldn't even fix the fucking basketball hoops for the residents over there. And now that they've tore down the projects and they got fucking yuppie condos over there and fucking super Target and shit, it's the most expensive real estate. And believe me, the city will fucking tend to every goddamn need that they got over there. You know, so I'm, you know, like getting back to like what's happening in Austin. It's just fucking beautiful to see the numbers of people that are coming out. I've been going to these anti-police brutality rallies always, you know, like it's just, I felt compelled, you know what I mean? Way before Black Lives Matter was around, like just shit that I saw, you know, growing up. My dad's side of the family is from Memphis, and holy fuck, the shit that I saw there, like the way that Memphis police treated black folks, like, I lived in between two projects on the south side of Memphis on Lamar Avenue, and then we moved to the east side. And on the east side, where the black folks lived, it was designed segregation where they were contained behind basically like a strip mall. And they had their own little church there and shit. They were hidden from the rest of the community. And the way that the cops would treat those folks was fucking disgusting. One of my best friends, his dad was Memphis PD. And I remember we were on our fucking little skateboard skating around, you know, the neighborhood, talking shit to people, you know, and fucking just being clowns, whatever. Anyways, we stopped in 7-Eleven, and these young black girls had ordered some nachos, and the white woman that was working behind the counter had put her fingers in the nachos and shit. And one of the black girls was like, "Yo, I'm not paying for that shit." You know what I mean? Like, you had your fucking nasty ass fingers up in there. And so the white lady behind the fucking counter calls the fucking Memphis PD, and some fucking white racist Memphis PD cops show up and fucking just attack these young girls, man. And like fucking, you know, basically like choking them and shit. And, you know, it was just fucked up, you know. And like I said, my homie, his dad was Memphis PD. So we see the cop later in this parking lot across the street. And, you know, we roll over there because my buddy was like, "Oh, I wonder if he knows my dad or whatever." And sure enough, he knows his dad. And then, you know, my buddy was like, "Oh, what was up with that?" And then the cop was like, "Oh, I tried to break that N-word's ribs." You know what I mean? Just fucking sickening shit, you know, like, man, you know, it's like people are wondering why people are surprised that like shit is getting burned and fucking shit is getting looted. It's like, fucking people, stop fucking with black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop fucking treating black people like fucking animals, like on every level, like fucking institutionally, with fucking design segregation, with negligence. And then, you know, it's just like, motherfuckers can't handle, like, they just can't handle black people and other folks saying Black Lives Matter. Just saying their fucking lives matter You know what I mean? It just shows how disgustingly racist our fucking society is on like every level. It's man, I tell you, like these recent things just bring it out, and the racist collective entity is fighting back. It's like, hell no, y'all motherfuckers aren't gonna have no progress. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, and then they try to this ridiculous like double speak and shit, like, you guys are the real racists, you know, like da 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 da. Like Black Lives Matter, like people that came up with Black Lives Matter never said Black Lives Matter more. They're just saying their fucking lives matter, because for so long in our history, and like from what I've seen, and like I have other white homies that have gone through the judicial system in Chicago too, and we have conversations about this. We're like, man, when we're in court and shit, dude, we just see them. They're just taking those black and brown bodies away left and right. And like, if our skin was like a different color, like, dude, I wouldn't be sitting here talking with you right now. I'd be fucking downstate Illinois somewhere. I mean, that's the truth, you know. I mean, I've had, you know, man, one time I was locked up in the Cook County jail, and I was in the bullpens, and there was like about a 65-year-old black man. He was, you know, suffering from substance use disorder. You know, he obviously had a heroin addiction and shit, and a little fight broke out in the bullpen. And so, you know, everybody had to grab the cage and shit. And this fucking white guard comes in. He's got fucking shaved head, and not like me, because I'm bald. It's the only fucking haircut option I got. But he was on some fucking racist skinhead shit. Like, this is a guard working in the Cook County jail. And he's slapping this old black man around in the back of the head. And he's like, yeah, motherfucker, when you're out there, you better be doing that white dope. And everyone was like, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, that's right, bitch. White power, motherfucker. Like, in front of all the other guards. You know what I mean? Like, just sickening fucking, yeah, just sickening, man. So I'm fucking excited to see the uprisings that are happening. Man, I know y'all been, I don't know, are you in Portland right now, bro? Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, y'all throwing down out there, man.
Oh.
God damn.
Yeah. It's freaking crazy out here, man.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy is you lived in Chicago, and you lived in Texas, and you lived in Memphis, and you lived in Portland. And all of those places got a different style of, I guess I hate to overuse the word, but different style to their racism, you know?
Definitely. Yeah.
And I didn't really realize that till I moved to Texas. Like in Texas, you'll be sitting at a table and you might clown on your Hispanic friend for eating too many burritos or whatever, right? But in Portland, you would never say something like that, but you would also never sit at a table with mixed company like that, right? In Portland, they just got people over there. They got people over there. Okay, look, I'm going to get you out of here so I can get to some news, because the world is going crazy and I got to talk shit about it. But I got my YouTube. I got our YouTube open right here. Man, I can't find champions. What am I supposed to Google? Or what am I supposed to look on YouTube?
Mo Memphis.
Got it. I am right here. It's up there. I'm looking.
Champion. I don't know if that's up there, but if you
give
want
me something else to Google or to YouTube.
Okay, yeah. Fiesta a la Frontera.
A la Frontera.
Frontera. Yeah, that's a song that we shot down by the border, me and Evolve, and that's about people, you know, complaining about first world problems and shit. And we're rapping about what it's like right on the other side of the border wall.
Okay, I'm a stay with me so we can watch through this, and then I'm gonna let you go.
Okay,
hey, bro.
Man.
Hey, man, you know there ain't nothing I can say to you I haven't already said before, G. You already know how I feel about you.
Man, I appreciate the love, yo, and keep on doing you, man.
You have won.
Fight the power.
Fuck
3
yeah.
days and 2 nights in beautiful Ciudad Juarez. Chicks and pops at home, she's going off my ear about how folks won't cop when the newest I found. Wow, it's you little redhead. I don't want to hear it's not a real struggle, not even near it. Problems of the privilege never ring it near it. You can be the only one of your the jet. We refuse to serve her Kelly in an Escalade for Boston. Which is so sad to tragic fall. Leaving this suburb boring like what's wrong, CZ screaming at me. I'm gonna fucking Ferrari. Oh, please tell me more about this great injustice. You need a holiday at the border. Fiesta a la frontera. A holiday at the border. Fiesta a la frontera. A holiday at the border. Fiesta a la frontera. A holiday at the border. Fiesta a la frontera. There's a bunch of white folks in a basement in Austin, irresponsibly thrown around words like struggling quite often. I'm really struggling right now. The nihilism of selfishness and self-absorption ain't sexy. Was a line too long to get your latte? Was there congestion on the highway? Did you not get your way all day today? You could be making cameras you can't afford at the maquilladora. Matamoros o wars en las calles de Reynosa. Torsos and limbs get separated. Cabezas decapitated outside. Femicide is on the rise. Todo dia, people disappear and die, and you can get ripped off by a coyote trying to get to a better life on the other side, right? You need a holiday at the border. Fiesta a la frontera. A holiday at the border. Fiesta a la frontera. A holiday at the border. Fiesta a la frontera. A holiday at the border. Fiesta a la frontera.
My dude, that is my guy. That is my guy. Oh, man. Polly Tank, man, that is my guy. Okay, let me switch it up real quick. It is the bottom of the hour. And remember this, the bottom of the hour, as always, is brought to you by The Movement. Hey, yo, it's Jessie Sponberg. I'm rocking with The Movement. You can too. Every Sunday night, 10 p.m. only on KBOO, KBOO 90.7. And bye for news. That's long enough on that one. Yeah. Okay, boo. Yo, that was super dope, man. We gotta check with Paulie Think more often. That dude is everywhere. That dude is everywhere. I just told you about when I seen him in Houston. That was some dope ass shit. Okay, like I said, it's the bottom of the hour. This is when we get into the news. I got rid of that one promo that was too noisy that said my news, not your news, but we're going news.google because Google will aggregate it for me because I trust Google more than I trust most of you guys. You know what, man? I really love algorithms, actually. Like, for real. So here's a perfect example of why I love algorithms, man. Is good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Finda. Good morning, Vince. Thank you, Erica. Anyways, so I went shopping for a off-the-grid solar power box, boombox style that you can plug all the stuff into and everything's self-contained. You don't have to be a solar expert to make it work, right? It's plug and play. I looked at it for a little while. I was done. Now, guess what? Every ad I get on Facebook is for a different one of those solar things. So here's my question. What are you guys looking at that has so many Wish advertisements for strange kind of dildos showing up in your newsfeed? I don't get those, but I see that you guys do. And where I'm from, that's called telling on yourself. Okay, so let's go and check out my news, not your news, because my news is better. All right, but it looks like your news sometimes, like right now. Biden and Harris set to deliver speech together as Democratic ticket in Delaware. So if you live under a rock, you might not know that Joe Biden brought ice to the North Pole. I don't know how to put it. Joe Biden bought 101 pairs of shoes for a centipede. I don't know how else to put it. Shout out to Vice President Harris, so that she has worked really hard to reach this point in her career, and you have to applaud that. And so congratulations. And second, I will say that there's not going to be an election, so this doesn't even matter. And every time somebody plays into this narrative that there is going to be an election, instead of making preparations for a post-no election November, it kills me, like, deeply. But go ahead, argue. I don't care. So the headline from whatever. Let's just keep pushing. Payroll tax delay may mean problems for workers, employers, and Social Security. No, duh. We told you that earlier in the week, so we're not going to go over that. GOP primary winner calls out Pelosi. Kick that bitch out of Congress. GOP candidate who embraced the QAnon conspiracy theory wins Georgia runoff. Oh my gosh, this world. Why do you think I'm from the moon today? Why do you think I'm doing an episode from the moon today? Because I cannot handle being on this planet. Look, it's there if I need it. It's right there. Wave. It's there if I need it, but I can't really handle being on this planet today. So I'm doing a show from the moon because I can. Because I can have all the things. Because I watch YouTube videos. All right. New poll suggests blah, blah, blah. Putin's plan for Russia's coronavirus vaccine is at high risk of backfiring, experts say, according to CNBC. Man shot near White House had shouted threats. That's on Snopes. So, Trump's ex-assistant, I can't remember her name, but it's like, it's a super white girl name, I can't remember. But his ex-assistant she was outed after she loose-lipped dinner with reporters. After she got loose-lipped at dinner with reporters. Anyway, she's telling her story on People If You Care. So that's my news. It looks kind of like your news. Oh, shit. This is not what I want to see. Hawaii seeing fastest rate of COVID-19 spread of anywhere in the United States. I'm staying on the moon. I am staying on the moon. Damn. Look, when I look at this picture of the Earth, you know what I see? I see a little tiny red dot that goes, if you don't live on Earth, you can't tell me what's going on Earth. This is the size of the war zone in Portland. Right? Okay. So laser beams reflected between the Earth and the moon boost science. I told you guys when the show started, don't believe in the moon. College towns fillers super spreader semester as students descend. Man, it's crazy. 2 men charged after large pool party in New Jersey. And Ilhan Omar sees victory against well-funded Democrat. Princess Diana would have made Prince Harry and Prince William work through their issues, claims the author. Well, come on, give me the crazy news. Why does it always do this? All right, screw this. Let's just go to my Twitter. That's all anybody cares about these days anyways. Boom, share screen. Boom, share audio. Twitter, share, click, Zoom. Yeah, our first guy today that we saw was DJ Evil. Shout out to DJ Evil. I always like to see who the first guy is. Just caused a scene at Walmart. Guy came out of the bathroom stall where he just taking his shit and leaving without washing his hands. I started yelling at him, "You're not going to wash your hands after taking your shit? Dude, what's wrong with you?" And employees took off after him. Hey, man, be good, Paul, man. You do a lot of good in the world. The world needs you to be safe. I'll see you at the last day. Just watch me. Let's see. Look, unlimited trading. That's big these days. All my friends are in the stock market. I don't know. Seems like if the stock market was the move, the rich people would be doing it, not the poor people. But a lot of poor people are in the stock market right now. So I wish them all the best. Commissioner Fritz is leaving. Thank God. Don't care about Cardi B. Why is the Twitter feed so slow today? Don't care about that. Come on, give me some juice. A Sam Adams commercial. There's our first president tweet. Oh my gosh. This is all crap, more crap. Does anybody care about this crap? It's crap. Crap. My whole show's crap. You guys want to talk about how the moon's fake? I'd rather talk about that, man. Okay, cool. Look.
I think it's a good idea for people to get hit. It makes people go actually around instead of going up on the curb.
Hey, right on.
People get hit right here.
They gave us a video of a crosswalk.
I think it's a good idea.
Is it just going to play forever? Stop playing that. Hey, congratulations to Ilhan Omar. We need more people like her. People that the president hates. If the president hates you, that is pretty awesome to me. You know, let's stop for a minute and let's talk about Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and the president. Where can I get my fucking Joe Biden, Kamala Harris for president shirt? I will wear that shit every day. Does Joe Biden have a lot of problems? Yes. Does Kamala Harris have a decent amount of problems? Yes. Are they Jabba the fucking Hutt? No. Are they Jabba the Hutt? I would literally vote for anybody else in Jabba's palace. Even that whispery dude that goes, or that little guy that sits at the edge that just goes, I will vote for the Rancor monster over Jabba. You could tell me to reach in to a magic bag and pull out anything, and I will vote for that over Donald Trump. I would vote for somebody that kicked my mom right in her butthole over Donald Trump. One time when I was at the river a long time ago, my dog got dog hair in this guy. He had a Honda Del Sol and it was brand new. So that tells you how old this story is. And the dude left his windows down and my dog got wet. So Jada, not Flash, my old dog, better than Flash. She jumped in his window because I taught her that trick, right? She would just jump in the window so I didn't have to unlock the door for her. Anyways, so she got white dog hair all over this dude's thing. And then the dude was mad. And I was like, well, homie, I'll pay to have your car cleaned or whatever, you know? And he was like, that's not good enough. And I was like, what do you want, man? And he turned and he kicked my dog in the stomach. And I fought that dude. And then he beat me up. I would vote for that dude over Donald Trump. I'm allergic to jalapenos. If I eat jalapenos, I get violently ill when I shoot projectile vomit. And get terrible, terrible stomach pains. I would vote for me eating jalapenos over Donald Trump. But see, here's the thing that people Don't like extrapolate that thought, right? They know, people know that we would vote for anything that wasn't Donald Trump. So they literally gave us jalapenos, the dude that kicked my dog, a old ham sandwich, a rotten egg. They gave us a cop, and they gave us an old creeper dude that sniffs people. They literally, man, how does this world work? Nobody can agree on anything. There's not one thing that this world can just unanimously look at and say, yes, we think the coronavirus is dangerous. Yes, we think global warming is real. Yes, we think fracking is bad. Yes, we think that people looking for a better life as refugees fleeing a CIA-backed drug war in their original country are bad, right? You would think all that, but no, people can't agree on that. There's people that don't think global warming is even real. There's people that think those kids that are in cages agree with that. And so now we literally are giving, look, check this out. If 10,000 more people died of coronavirus, people would probably believe it. If 10,000 less people probably died of coronavirus, they probably wouldn't believe it. If we had one more inch of global warming, they'd probably believe it. If we had one less inch, they wouldn't believe it. But it would be clear. But we live in this world where the lines are so blurred. Like there's literally people on my friends list who have friends in their life that support the president. That is absolutely freaking mind-blowing to me. There are people that say orange man not that bad. And you let them in your house, or you go to their house, or you let them buy you a beer. You have people that deny climate change in your lives. You have people that think it's okay for children to be in cages. Why? Because the line is so blurred that those people aren't sure if that's a Nazi concentration camp or not. And literally, there's 7 billion people on the planet, and we were given two people who literally make people consider voting for the fucking president. Do you understand how rigged that is? Do you understand that it's all just fodder to make us argue? It's all just enough to make people deliberate, to make people inconsiderate, which is the opposite of being considerate. Like, do you consider the ramifications? I mean, think about it. If there was just a little bit more coronavirus deaths, we would all be quarantined and there would be no question. Instead, we have people that are sending their kids to school in one state, and we have people that can't even go to work in another state. It's purposeful. Why? Because this is all a video game. This is all a simulation. This is all designed to test your mettle. This is all designed to put you through the rigors to find out when your wax is held to the flame, will it melt, or does your heart weigh less than a feather? Are you sincere? Are you deliberate? Are you considerate? Or did you get one day without mommy and daddy home and freaking overflow the dishwasher and turn all the whites pink? All right, let's go back to the Twitter, man. I just had to say that, man. So no matter how you feel about Joe Biden the president, Kamala Harris. About how you feel about it, really. If you're arguing about it, you're feeding right into it. I'm feeding right into it too, but I'm going to do my best to detach as much as I can and focus on November. Oh, and I guess I'm going to Washington, D.C. in like 10 days or something. I still got to figure out how to fund it first, though. So you guys should buy some face shields from me. Face shields, reusable, crystal clear, low fog, and you can wear them over your glasses. And they don't touch your face like the ones they make you wear in the old folks' home. Let's go to the Twitter real quick. Oh yeah, Dan Ryan. Dan Ryan looks like he has defeated Loretta Smith for the Nick Fish's seat for Portland City Council. Early returns in Portland City Council special election showed Dan Ryan, the former head of the education nonprofit All Hands Raised, slightly ahead of county commissioner, vying for city commissioner, Loretta Smith. And I got to tell you guys something about Loretta Smith. She's the only person. Loretta Smith is the only person I've ever heard ask a crowd to chant her name back. Right? I've never, ever heard anybody else ever do that. Not Kanye, not Hulk Hogan. I had to make sure I'd never done it because I do love me some me. But I was like, have I ever just been like, when I say Jessie, y'all say Spomber? Jessie, Spomber, Jessie, Spomber. No. Hulk Hogan ain't never been like, when I say Hulk, y'all say Hogan. No, he ain't never done that. Kanye ain't never done that. Kanye's never been like, say Kanye. No, nobody does that. But Loretta Smith did that. I will never, ever forget that, man. And for the rest of the time, I'll be like, don't pull a Loretta Smith right now. So while you might have lost, you became immortal. That's funny. Okay. Hey, so look, apparently Sandy, Oregon is inviting Proud Boys to their rallies. We're going to figure that out in 2 seconds. Let me go back to this Twitter. The best plays of the previous week from Orlando. What's your favorite? Number 5. No, we're not doing that. I'd be good at that, though. Intelligent briefings have almost entirely disappeared from Trump's schedule. Man, y'all could just veg on this one for a sec. Boom. You know, though, only the president would make me think maybe he is just playing the world's tiniest little violin, right? He's just do, right? Because he doesn't care about anything, but that's a nasty picture. It's a nasty man. Oh, man. Today, our Busy Streets program is installing the first of 10 corner expansions at intersections in East Portland, making it easier for people to keep 6 feet apart as they walk, bike, or catch a bus or MAX train. Wow. Do you know how many people have been asking for improvements in the outer East Portland communities like that? Forever. Ever. Thanks, coronavirus. All right. I don't even know what that's about. Dame hit 60 last night. Jack in the Box got a great deal. If you like eating poison, there's an Alex Jones picture for your ass. Residential infill project passed today. That's good news. Man, I gotta get off this planet though. Y'all drive me crazy. It's crazy, man. I wake up in the morning some days, man, and I look, and I won't even have been awake like 10 minutes, and I've already told the old lady to fuck off. I'll just wake up and be like, "Dear Bridget," I didn't even understand why you did two of them, ADM. I was like, "Dear Bridget, say hi to Jesus soon for me, please." And then I'm like, "What kind of world do I live in that? What kind of world do I live in that I'm wishing a terminal diagnosis upon an old woman because she's a deplorable?" Anyways, man, I just want to watch Bugs Bunny cartoons this morning. Oh, Trevor Noah says Biden picked Harris so she never dusts his ass in public again. I mean, she schooled him and she says she believes he's a fucking rapist. What is going on? This world is crazy. Oh my God. Of all the people that do radio shows, there's nobody who bothers me more than Nicole Sandler. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how I'm following her. I think I followed her one time just to ask her to stop doing something. Because when I worked at the abalone farm, her show would come on after Randy Rhoads. And I'm telling you this, if you watch anything, if you watch any show or listen to any show during the week, you should be listening to Randy Rhoads. Damn, dude. Y'all could read that the same as I can, right? Yeah, y'all could read that the same as I can. All right. Man, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? And who cares? Man, I gotta get out of here. I got website meetings all day. The shit is close. The shit. Oh, where's there a Wells Fargo ad? We wrote in May that commercial loans were on shakier ground than everyone understood pre-COVID. A guy had filed the SEC complaint. He said it was 2008 crisis redue. A new study suggests he was right, and it's bad. All right, well, look, even Twitter's like, bro, we ain't got nothing more for you. We got that Wells Fargo ad. That's it. Why don't you just call it a rap player? Hey, it was, we were hoping to get, good morning, Dawn. It's okay. Better late than never. So check this out. We were hoping to get Diction on. We're going to push that back to tomorrow because we got Polly Tink on. That was awesome. Go check out Polly's music on YouTube and try to find that Mo Memphis shit. That's my shit. I don't know where it's at. What else I have to say? Oh, remember this. If I don't say 5,000 G, that means Space Force took my phone. So when it's time to go, you know what we do.
Subject to arrest and use of force, including crowd control munitions, if you enter the property. If you're a peaceful protester, we are asking you to leave. This is the Poland Police Bureau. We have heard your chants stating the crowd is wanting to enter the property and burn down Southeast Precinct. You are subject to arrest and use of force, including crowd control munitions, if you enter the property. We are also aware of your request to call for additional reinforcements.
Hey, yo, 5,000 G's.